Iram Mirza, who has been our collaborator from day one, Aparna Roy and Promit Mukherjee, who has been, without whom the agenda we have built would not have been possible. And the ORF team present here in Shillong and in Kolkata and Delhi as well, who have been working behind the scenes from behind the production console and behind laptops, furiously making sure all flights and logistics are on point. Last but not the least, a big thank you to Tovi's AIM and the Rockski team for running a very complicated production that required multiple setups in this one hall within incredibly short time frames. So the Think 20 Meghalaya Dialogue has actually given us all the opportunity to come together to discuss, deliberate, and devise solutions to the most critical challenge facing the world today, climate change. It brought together over 50 participants from 13 countries to share diverse perspectives from across geographies and sectors. We covered many thematic areas in our discussions: nature-based solutions, climate-smart agriculture, bringing business to the sustainability table, youth engagement, women-led development, climate finance, and subnational actions and policies. But one thing has stood out in all the discussions: the importance and the core role played by community. And the state of Meghalaya has demonstrated over the past 2 days just how seriously it takes community engagement and action when it comes to driving green development and green growth. From their groundbreaking work on payment for ecosystem services to creative use of mascots who we have seen in the premises yesterday and today, like Mai Mai and Pakla, to raise awareness on conservation, the state has truly put its weight behind bringing about a sustainable future. In this year of India's G20 presidency, where Prime Minister Modi's Lifestyle for Environment initiative has been a primary focus point, having this dialogue in the state of Meghalaya, where people and nature have lived in a symbiotic relationship for centuries, has truly been a highlight. And the Meghalaya Manifesto, that will be an outcome of the past 2 days of discussion, will be a lighthouse in navigating the climate crisis and in building the new framework for our sustainable future that has been the theme of this dialogue. The Think 20 Meghalaya Dialogue has been our effort to build a global network hosted out of Meghalaya and India's northeast region, a network that recognizes the importance of listening to and learning from voices across geographies, demographies, and positions. And as we conclude this dialogue, several initiatives, research collaborations, and partnerships are already underway. We do hope to come back for an annual dialogue and to make Meghalaya the global hub for climate action. I'm sure you all will have an enjoyable field trip this afternoon, and I wish you all a safe journey back home. Thank you.
I'll now invite Ms. Dokatchi K. Marak from the Meghalaya Basin Management Agency to deliver the final vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. I think Kong Laetitia has very graciously delivered wonderful words of gratitude and encouragement to everyone involved in making this event a grand success. So at the closure of this very insightful and perceptive summit, I, on behalf of the government of Meghalaya Basin Management Agency, I would like to take this opportunity to extend our deepest gratitude to each and everyone who has made this summit a success. First, I would like to thank the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Sri Conrad K. Sangma, for inaugurating and opening the summit with his enthusiastic leadership. Our deepest gratitude and thanks also goes to the Chief Secretary of Meghalaya, Sri Donald P. Wallang, for setting the tone for the entire summit and bringing light to Meghalaya's initiatives on adopting eco-friendly measures to encourage the communities to preserve the environment. I would also like to thank Mr. Samir Saran, President of ORF, for partnering with the government of Meghalaya and taking the initiative in organizing this grand event. A special thank you must also go out to our leaders in the government of Meghalaya, the state government, especially our Development Commissioner, Sri Sampat Kumarji, Commissioner and Secretary to the government of Meghalaya, Sri Jorambeda, and Executive Director of MBMA, Shri Gunanka DB, for their continuous support and guidance in making this event a grand success, right from the planning till the execution. A special thank you also goes out to the policymakers, the academicians, and leaders alike who have contributed towards the discussions in this event and for sparing time to join us, even from outside India. Thank you also to our scene setters, our panelists and moderators of all the sessions for carrying out such interesting and thought-provoking discussions. We hope that the ideas and knowledge that has been shared over these 2 days will be tapped very resourcefully, and it will not just remain as ideas. And of course, the event would not have been possible without the cooperation and collective effort of the various line departments of the government of Meghalaya, particularly the planning department, transport, police department, fire department, DIPR, sericulture and textile, agriculture department, arts and culture, tourism department, and various other departments. Heartfelt gratitude goes out to all the staff and especially the officers for taking the baton and going forward. Thank you to the media, both electronic and print, for covering the event. Thank you especially to the event management team, Roxky, for all the arrangements, lights, sounds, and the displays. Thank you also to the Courtyard Marriott Hotel and its staff for your hospitality. To all our guests, invitees, and participants, thank you for making this program a grand success with your participation and your presence. In case if I have missed anyone out, kindly accept my apology, because everyone's contribution, no matter how big or small, has been monumental towards the success of this event. Once again, I take this opportunity to thank everyone involved. Thank you, Mithila and Kublai.
So now we're at a close. Please join us for lunch outside. And just a housekeeping announcement, the excursion, those who will be joining us for the excursion, please assemble in the lobby at 1:15. And we look forward to, I hope you have a great excursion, and a big thank you to everyone. Perhaps we can end with a big round of applause for everybody here. Thank you, and we hope to be back again next year.